Be me, 44, software engineer in Austin, Texas. Making about $165,000. Been in tech for 15 years. Own a house I bought back in 2016, 3-bedroom in Hyde Park. Paid $420,000 for it. Probably worth $680,000 now. Austin real estate went crazy these past few years. 2017, I meet Monica at a friend's barbecue. She's 33, works in marketing, smart and funny. We hit it off, start dating seriously. By 2018, we're engaged, married that fall. She moves into my house, seems excited about it. Talks about making it ours. We renovate the kitchen together, update bathrooms. She picks out tile, paint colors, handles the design. Spends about $40,000 of her money on improvements. I appreciate it. House looks way better. 2019, our daughter is born. Emma, she's the best thing in my life. Monica's a good mom at first, attentive and loving. I'm doing well at work. She's climbing in her career. Marketing director at a tech startup, making $95,000. Between us, we're comfortable, not rich, but stable. Life feels pretty normal, pretty good. Fast forward to 2021, things start shifting. Monica is spending more time online. Joins these women's groups, empowerment stuff. Talking about financial independence a lot. Women shouldn't rely on men financially. I agree with that in theory. She has her own career. But the way she says it feels pointed. Like she's talking about us specifically. Even though we split bills pretty fairly. 2022, I notice she's on her phone constantly. Not unusual. Everyone's on their phones. But she's secretive about it. Angles the screen away when I walk by. Takes calls in the other room. When I ask who called, it's always work stuff. She's working late more often too. Team dinners, client meetings, launches. Her startup is growing, so maybe that's normal. I'm busy with my own job, with Emma. Don't think too much about it at first. Around July 2022, I suggest we update our home security. Neighborhoods had some break-ins. Monica agrees. Seems like a good idea. I install Ring doorbell, couple indoor cameras. Living room, hallway, that's it. Not in bedrooms or bathrooms, just common areas. Get alerts on my phone when motion detected. Mostly it's the dog or Emma running around. Nothing unusual for months. Spring 2023, Monica seems different. More distant, less interested in family time. When I try to talk about her day, she's vague. It was fine, just work. When I suggest 8 nights, she's too tired. Our intimate life basically stops. When I bring it up, she says she's stressed. Work is overwhelming right now. I try to be understanding, give her space. But something feels off. Can't put my finger on it. Just a gut feeling that something's wrong. July 2023, I'm scheduled for a business trip. Conference in Seattle, 3 days. Monica knows about it. We planned it months ago. Her mom comes to stay with Emma while I'm gone. Day 1 in Seattle, I'm at the hotel evening. Get a Ring notification. On my phone, front door motion detected, 8:47 p.m. Check the camera, see Monica coming home. Not alone though, there's a guy with her. Don't recognize him, never seen him before. They walk in laughing about something. I watch the living room camera feed. They sit on the couch, she pours wine. They're close, really close. Then they're kissing. My stomach just drops. Can't look away, but don't want to watch. They're on my couch in my house, while I'm across the country working, and our daughter's upstairs asleep. I sit there in that hotel room for an hour, watching the timestamp. Guy finally leaves at 11:23 p.m. Monica locks the door, turns off lights, goes upstairs like nothing happened. I don't sleep that night. Part of me wants to call her, confront this. Other part wants to know how deep this goes. Is it one time? Is it ongoing? I decide to wait, watch, document. If this is happening, I need proof. Rest of my trip, I'm distracted, can barely focus. Checking Ring app constantly. Nothing else happens while I'm gone. Fly home. Monica picks me up from airport. Acting totally normal, asking about the conference. I play along, don't mention anything. Kiss her hello like I don't know. Inside I'm screaming, but I keep it together. For the next 3 months I'm watching. Every time I travel, every time I work late. Ring cameras are recording. July 22nd, 9:15 p.m., same guy. Leaves around midnight. August 3rd, Afternoon while I'm at work. Monica called in sick that day. Told me she had a migraine. Footage shows him arriving at 2 p.m. They're there for 3 hours. August 18th, evening, same pattern. September 2nd, I'm supposedly on a guy's camping trip. Actually, I'm at a hotel 20 minutes away, watching in real time as he shows up. They don't even wait long this time. Straight from the door to the couch. I'm sitting in that hotel room feeling sick. This is my wife, my house, my life. And she's destroying it without knowing I can see. September 15th, 29th, October 8th. 8 times total I have on camera. Same guy every time. I do some research, find his social media. Tyler something, works at Monica's company. Product manager, couple years younger than her. His Instagram shows office photos, team events. Monica's in some of them, always near him. October 2023, I've seen enough. 8 recorded instances over 3 months. Plus who knows how many times when cameras didn't catch it. Or before I installed them. I download all the footage, back it up 3 places. Cloud storage, external drive, shared with my lawyer. Yeah, I hired a lawyer. Guy named Richard, does family law in Austin. I meet with him, show him everything. Richard watches some of the footage. Looks at me. This is clear evidence of adultery. Texas is a community property state, but it's also a false state for division purposes. I ask what that means. Richard, means infidelity affects how property gets divided. Judge can consider fault when determining who gets what. I tell him about the house. Richard, you bought it before marriage? Me, 2016, 2 years before we got married. Richard, then it's your separate property. In Texas, property owned before marriage stays separate, even if you're married for 20 years. Me, she spent $40,000 renovating it. Richard, that could create a claim for reimbursement. But given the adultery, judge might deny it. Richard asks, what do you want out of this? I think about it. I want my house. I want time with my daughter. I want her out of my life. Richard, we can make that happen. But you need to be ready. She's going to ask for the house, guaranteed. Almost laugh. Yeah, thought so. I still don't confront Monica. Living with her knowing what I know is torture. But Richard advises. Waiting. Let her file first if she's going to. Makes her look like the aggressor. Plus gives us time to prepare. November 2023, Monica sits me down. We need to talk. Here it comes. Monica, I don't think this is working anymore. Me, what do you mean? Monica, us, the marriage. I think we've grown apart. I ask, is there someone else? Monica doesn't hesitate. No, nothing like that. I just don't feel the same way anymore. Lying right to my face. After I've watched her with him 8 times. Me, what do you want to do? Monica, I think we should separate, maybe divorce eventually. I act surprised, hurt. What about Emma? Monica, she'll be fine, kids are resilient. We'll share custody, work it out. I agree to separate. Monica moves to an apartment nearby. Takes some furniture, her clothes. Emma stays primarily with me. Monica gets her on weekends. December 2023, Monica's lawyer sends divorce papers. I read through the demands. She wants primary custody. She wants the house. Claims she invested significantly in improvements. Wants child support of $2,500 monthly. Wants half my 401k, half my savings. The house demand makes me angry. Not just because it's mine, but because she was cheating I in that house. Brought another man into our home. While our daughter slept upstairs. And now she wants to take it. January 2024, I respond through Richard. We deny all her claims. State the house is separate property. Provide deed showing I bought it in 2016. Monica's lawyer responds, saying renovations created community interest. Richard, they're going to argue her $40,000 gives her partial ownership. Texas law says improvements with community funds can. Me, so she might win the house. Richard, not with what we have, but we need to go to trial. Her lawyer won't settle once they realize what we know. We're ordered to mediation first. February 2024, sitting in mediator's office. Monica, her lawyer, me, Richard, mediator. Mediator asks what the main disputes are. Monica's lawyer, Client seeks primary custody and a marital home. Richard, the home isn't marital property. Client purchased it prior to marriage. Monica looks shocked. She turns to her lawyer. What does that mean? Her lawyer. It means he owned it before you married. That makes it separate property. Monica, but I paid for all the renovations. Richard, which may entitle you to reimbursement, but not ownership. Monica's face is red. That's our home. Emma grew up there. I decorated it. Richard, your client moved into my client's home. That doesn't change ownership. Monica's lawyer tries a different angle. Client's renovations significantly increased property value. She should receive compensation plus appreciation. Mediator asks me, are you willing to compensate for renovations? Richard answers, we'll consider it if we reach agreement on other issues. But Monica's lawyer is pushing custody. Client has been primary caregiver. I interrupt. That's not true. Monica, I'm her mother. I take care of her. Me, we both do. And she's been living with me since December. Mediation fails. We're going to trial. Trial is scheduled for September 2024. Spring and summer are tense. Emma's doing the 50-50 custody. Seems okay, but I can tell it's hard on her. One weekend she asks me, why don't you and mommy live together anymore? I don't know how to answer that. Can't tell a 5-year-old her mom was cheating. I just say, sometimes grown-ups can't live together, but we both love you so much. Emma, is it my fault? My heart breaks. No, baby, not even a little bit. This is grown-up stuff, nothing to do with you. Monica and I barely communicate. Everything goes through lawyers. She's playing the victim to friends. He's being unreasonable about the house, trying to make me homeless. Our mutual friends are split. Some believe her, some stay neutral. Nobody knows about the affair yet. I'm keeping that card for trial. September 2024, trial day arrives. Travis County Family Court. Judge is a man, late 50s, seen-it-all expression. Monica's lawyer presents their case first. Calls Monica to testify. She's wearing a conservative dress, minimal makeup, playing the devoted mother role. Her lawyer asks about the marriage. Monica, I thought we were happy. I tried to make our house a home. Invested my own money in improvements. Her lawyer, how much did you invest? Monica, about $40,000 in renovations. New kitchen, bathrooms, flooring. Her lawyer, and you did this thinking it was your marital home? Monica, of course, I never thought it was just his. Her lawyer continues, tell the court about your role as a mother. Monica, I've been Emma's primary caregiver since birth. I do her morning routine, pack her lunches, take her to doctor appointments, play dates. That's actually not true. We split all that. But she's painting a picture. Her lawyer, do you believe it's in Emma's best interest to stay in the home? Monica, absolutely. It's the only home she's known. Moving her would be traumatic. Her lawyer asks about infidelity. Was there any adultery in this marriage? Monica, none. I was completely faithful. I watch her say this under oath. Completely straight-faced. Her lawyer, and your husband? Monica, I have no evidence he was unfaithful. That's because I wasn't. They rest their case. Now it's our turn. Richard calls me to the stand. Ask standard questions. How long married? Emma's routine. Then, can you tell the court about the house? Me. I purchased it in July 2016. Before I met Monica. Paid $420,000 with my own funds. Richard. And when Monica moved in after marriage? Me. She wanted to renovate. I supported that. She paid for improvements with her money. Richard. Did you consider those? Improvements to make it her house? Me? No, it was always my house. I appreciated the improvements, but ownership didn't change. Richard. During your marriage, was there infidelity? Me. Yes. Monica's head snaps up. Her lawyer starts to object. Richard. Not from my client, from hers. Judge, go ahead. Me. My wife had an affair. Monica. That's not true. Judge. Ma'am, you'll get your chance. Richard. How do you know about this affair? Me. I have video evidence. Monica's lawyer stands. Objection, Your Honor. This wasn't disclosed in discovery. Richard. It was disclosed last week. Counsel received all evidence. Judge checks his file. I see it here. Objection overruled. Let's see what you have. Richard plays the first video. July 15th, 2023, 8:47 p.m. timestamp. Monica and Tyler enter my house. Living room camera shows them on the couch. It's not explicit, but it's clear what's happening. Monica is crying now. Richard plays clips from the other 7 occasions. Doesn't show everything, just enough. Different dates, same guy, same behavior. Judge watches without expression. Monica's lawyer looks like he wants to disappear. Richard, these occurred over 3 months, while my client was traveling or at work. 8 documented occasions. In the home he owns, that his wife now wants to take from him. Judge asks Monica's lawyer, "Do you want to cross-examine?" Her lawyer, "No, Your Honor." What's he going to ask? Why I recorded it. Judge calls a recess. Monica rushes out of the courtroom. Can hear her sobbing in the hallway. Her lawyer is scrambling. Richard is calm, just organizing papers. I ask him, "How do you think it's going?" Richard, "Better than expected." Hour later, we reconvene. Judge addresses both lawyers. I've reviewed the evidence. This is fairly straightforward. Looks at Monica. "Ma'am, you committed adultery." Monica, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake." Judge, "You also testified under oath that you were faithful." Monica, "I was scared. I didn't know he had evidence." Judge, "That's not an excuse for perjury." Judge issues his ruling. The house was purchased by husband prior to marriage. Under Texas law, it's his separate property. Wife's renovations normally might entitle her to reimbursement. However, given the adultery and false testimony, the court declines to award reimbursement. Monica's lawyer, "Your Honor, that's her $40,000. Judge, should have thought about that before committing adultery in a home she now claims to deserve." Judge continues with custody. Joint custody, 50-50 split. Child support will be calculated on both incomes. Judge does the math. Based on our salaries and equal custody, I owe her $800 monthly, not the $2,500 she wanted. Judge, wife has 30 days to vacate the residence. Monica, where am I supposed to go? Judge, that's not this court's concern. You have 30 days. If you're not out, sheriff will remove you. Monica's lawyer requests stay of eviction. Judge, denied. My ruling stands. Monica is full-on crying. Her lawyer is packing up, defeated. Richard shakes my hand. We walk out. Monica's in the hallway. She tries to approach me. Can we talk? I look at her. We just did in court. Monica, I never meant for this to happen. Me? Which part? The cheating, the lying, or trying to steal my house? Well, Monica, I'm sorry. Me? You're sorry you got caught. Walk away, don't look back. October 2024, Monica moves out. Takes her furniture, personal items. Leaves the renovations she paid for. Kitchen she picked out, bathroom she designed. All staying in my house. Emma's room stays intact. She's still 50/50ths. But I can tell she prefers my place. It's her real home, always has been. Monica's apartment is small, temporary. Just a place to sleep on her weekends. November 2024, I hear through mutual friends. Tyler broke up with her. Didn't want the drama of being the affair partner. His name was in court documents. People at their company found out. Office romance turned into office scandal. Monica's boss wasn't happy. Affair between employees during work hours. Using sick days to meet up. She lost her director title. Demoted or lateral move. Not sure which. Either way, career damage. Friends started picking sides. Most sided with me once they knew the truth. She cheated, lied, tried to take his house. Pretty hard to defend. That. December 2024, first Christmas separated. Emma's with me Christmas Eve and morning. With Monica Christmas afternoon and evening. She opens presents at both places. Seems happy enough, kids adapt. But I can tell it's not the same for her. Asks me, why can't we all be together? I don't have a good answer. Just hug her and say, I'm sorry, baby. January 2026, today. 2 years since the divorce was filed. Year and a half since it was finalized. Emma's 7 now, in second grade. Still doing 50-50 custody, though she spends extra nights with me when Monica works late, which is often her job is demanding. Or maybe she's just avoiding being home alone. Not sure, not my problem anymore. Monica and I communicate only about Emma. Pickup times, school events, doctor appointments. Everything through text, brief, and functional. Picking up Emma at 6. She has a dentist appointment Tuesday. That's it, nothing personal. She tried to apologize a few more times. Early on, right after the trial, I made a terrible mistake. I threw away our family. I told her once, yeah, you did. And now we both have to live with it. Haven't discussed it since. House is worth probably $750,000 now. Austin market keeps going up. Still mine, fully paid off. Emma's room exactly how she likes it. Her art on the walls, toys organized. This is her home. I'm doing well at work, got promoted. Senior software engineer, making $185,000 now. Monica's still at her company. For what I hear, still dealing with reputation damage. The woman who cheated with a coworker, then tried to steal her husband's house. Her dating life is apparently rough. Mutual friend told me she's on the apps. Guys ghost her when they find out who she is. Story got around, Austin tech scene is small. Not my concern anymore. I started dating someone last spring. Sarah, she's a teacher, makes $58,000. Complete opposite of Monica. No games, no agenda, just genuine. She's met Emma a few times. They get along, Emma likes her. We're taking it slow, no rush. She knows the whole story. I showed her the court documents, the evidence. Wanted her to know what happened. Sarah's response, that must have been awful. But I'm glad you protected yourself and Emma. That's the difference. Someone who sees it as protecting my daughter, not as me being vindictive or cruel. Looking back at 2023, watching those Ring camera notifications, each one felt like a knife. July, August, September, October. 8 times I watched it happen. 8 times I didn't confront her. Just saved the evidence, documented everything. Sometimes I wonder if I should have confronted her earlier. Demanded she stop, try to save the marriage. But honestly, I don't think it would have mattered. She was already gone. Already planning her exit. Just wanted to take the house with her. The affair with Tyler wasn't about love. It was about validation, excitement. Something new when marriage got boring. And the divorce wasn't about incompatibility. It was about upgrading. She thought she could leave me. Take the house, get custody, collect support. Start fresh with someone better. What she didn't know was that house wasn't hers to take. That I had evidence of everything. That Texas law doesn't reward adultery. She got outplayed by her own greed. Walked away with nothing but an apartment lease. And a reputation she can't escape. While I kept my house. Kept my daughter half the time. Kept my dignity. Sometimes Emma asks about mommy. Why doesn't she live here anymore? I keep it simple. We couldn't live together anymore. But we both love you so much. She seems to accept that. Kids are resilient, like Monica said. Though I hate that she was right about that. Monica texts me sometimes. Outside of Emma's stuff. Random things like, Emma mentioned you have a girlfriend. Me? Yes. Monica, is it serious? Me, not your concern. Or, I saw the house is worth $750,000 now. Me? Okay. Monica, that's $330,000 more than when we married. Me. And she's still bitter about it. Still thinks she deserved a piece. Can't accept that she destroyed it herself. Feminist wife cheated, filed for divorce. Wanted the house. I had evidence. She got evicted. And that's exactly what she deserved. For bringing another man into my home. While our daughter slept upstairs. For lying under oath. For trying to take what was never hers. Judge saw through it all.